First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. They come in right at 500, looking to get that win to bump them back above 500.
This game means a lot to them because of what you just talked about. When you can bump yourself over 500, it's a lot of optimism in your building as you move forward in the season.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on some few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
The numbers for Gibbs from last week, 11 carries, 102 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Now a 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. That's good. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down.
Oh, that's a big beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now 2nd and 5. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Gibbs. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
And goal.
Here's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And his kick here is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Looking to put a drive together. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatteroo. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Jones. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Here we go. Fix the Eagles.
First down, here's Scatteroo. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing, Jones. He gets it to Thomas. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. Here is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. That complete to Downs. And he will have a Vikings first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. They'll start on the ground with Scatteroo.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
The Vikings at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aleem McNeil able to record his 5th sack of the season. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Scatteroo going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Jones will try and run with it. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Now for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Vikings 7.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the Lions 1st down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's brought down. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
On the give, Algier has a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line.
Detroit Lions 1st down.
Algier now up the middle.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He's got this to Algier.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. In motion, the tight end. Out of the gun, Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That's good. For the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Trying the left side with Algier. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll stick with Algier.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Goff. Touchdown! Torrey Horton. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Lions are once again back in front. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
To throw is gone.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw, Goff. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a carry for Algier, headed right. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Here's Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
Vikings 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
A gain of 13 yards.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Jimmy Bolder in coverage.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now a timeout taken.
First down.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
Cam Little to kick off.
So still a little bit of time following the made field goal, but we are tied as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins at MetLife Stadium. It's the Jets at home to take on the Buffalo Bills in the AFC East. And this is the visitors' running back. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Bills come away with a victory. They win by 6. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Sam Darnold. Hooking up with his man, it's his 15th touchdown pass of the season. The Seahawks are playing as well as anyone, looking for a 6th straight win, and they lead it at the half. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win.
On the ground, it's Scadaboo to start the drive. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Jones.
That is caught. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20.
That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, put you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Here's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. In motion left comes Williams. From the gun, here's Goff. That one caught. It's Horton. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good. We're on Lions. First down.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And they corral him just a couple of yards shy of the end zone. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Goff toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And Jahmyr Gibbs finished it all off with a touchdown grab. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. The toss to Scatterboo running right. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Vikings send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Incomplete. Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Now Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Lions first down. First
Williams being motion left.
Line.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Griffin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll send Williams in motion right. Goff throwing again.
Going underneath. Gibbs has it.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll pitch it out to Gibbs here.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Goff.
Throw out left, caught by Mayer.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this.
It's second and inches at the 22-yard line.
Now it's Goff. He finds his man, complete. That's Griffith. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Leads to second and goal.
Again, Goff. And he's got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff.
And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is up to 14. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Scadaboo going to run it out of the gun.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
He's tackled.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
2 yards on the play. First down, Minnesota.
An inside run with Scadaboo. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, second and 9.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
From the 33, here's second and 9. Give up the middle, Scadaboo.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
34-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
The offense on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Aleem McNeil
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
He'll let one go deep for Downs.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
Looking to throw. Jones. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
He'll dump this off to Scadaboo.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Vikings.
Back to throw again.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again. Here are the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Lions take over.
The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Goff now looking to throw.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun on third down, Goff. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession,
looking to put a drive together.
and it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinals.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Minnesota.
On the handoff, this is Scatterbo.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Operating from the gun, Jones. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
On the move past the 40.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
First down, they stay with Moss on the ground.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now McCarthy. He'll get this to Scatterbo.
A solid stiff arm. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Complete to Cam Scatterbo. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance.
Moss going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Moss.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So they've had 2 cracks at it from the 3. They haven't moved the ball an inch.
And I don't think you can continue to go ahead and run up against that brick wall. They've got to go to something different here. More than likely, the ball goes in the air on this snap.
They'll look to run with Moss.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. Going for it. Here's McCarthy.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here's Goff and the Lions, down by 1, a little under 30 seconds remaining. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8, and defensively they'll say you can have that. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Goff. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
9 on the play.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Goff now to throw.
And that's caught by Williams.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down.
Now Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.